Steve Veltman, he's going to get it back on the racetrack. We stay green. That is Matt Hine, the same Matt Hine that flipped. And oh no, we've got trouble, as that is the 48 of Chad Out of turn number 4, second take, getting a lap in, Gene Cannon and Steve Veltman. Green flag is out. This time, Alberding is just going to play patient going into turn number 1. Gene Cannon will lead him out at 2, and here comes Alberding with the full load of speed up top, and lap number 1 is going to be Tim Alberding at the wire. Tim Alberding, your race leader. It's Gene Cannon on the bottom. Matt Hine will move into second. Running in fourth, that is Brad Rhodes in car number 50. But Jake Wheeler in the white and black number 21W starting to cut his way through the field. Jake Wheeler and Rob Lindsay were the 2 heat race winners. Rob Lindsay's buried a little bit out back, while running up in third is Jake Wheeler. High side, the preferred line right now, as Brad Rhodes negotiates the top side to get around the 18 of Gene Cannon to move into fourth. Lance Hallmark outside looking in of a top 5 right now, currently scored 6th. 7th is Kinzer Cox. 8th from the back is Steven Snotter. And off of the top is going to go Jake Wheeler. Jake Wheeler in the 21W is slowing down big time. It'd be a big victory if we could pick it up here tonight in car number 98H's green flag. Here we go. Alberding and Hine, they stick to their guns up high. Brad Rhodes tries to make something happen down low. Lance Hallmark will move into fourth in that red and black number 8H. 3 wide for fifth as the 1K Kinzer Cox up high. Steven Snotter in the purple 12 in the middle, and the 18 of Gene Cannon down low. Cox will move into fifth. Now Cox going to work on Lance Hallmark for fourth. Steven Snotter, though, trying to retake. And oh no, Matt Hines went off the top just as a couple cars getting together. Kinzer Cox and Steven Snotter get together, and Rob Lindsay will knock Kinzer Cox in the proper direction. It looks like everything with Cox is operating correctly, and it looks like Rob Lindsay is okay. But coming to a halt is Steven Snotter, and tough break for Snotter because he started this race dead last. And had worked his way up to 6th at the time, but was running briefly in 5th. Five laps complete and 25 to go. 25 scheduled to go. Tim Alberding is your race leader, and that is a little bit of a blessing, too, for the 98H of Matt Hine, as he blew the cushion going in turn 3, went off the top, lost a lot of ground to Alberding. Now he is right on his rear bumper of that tail tank. Brad Rhodes third. Fourth is Lance Hallmark. Kinzer Cox being shown in 5th. Gene Cannon just outside the top 5 now, running in 6th. 7th is Rob Lindsay. Keep an eye on him as he's creeping his way to the front. Don Trent is 8th. 9th, Cooper Desbians. And Justin Lidman, pardon me, in the 1L, doing just the main event here. So apologies there. He started towards the back. In the Bear Racing Components, Carey Family Platinum Exterior Cleaning Triple X, running in 10th. Chad Lindsay, 11th. Steve Veltman, 12th. 13th is Tim Kennedy. And 14th, Steven Snotter. All cars on the lead lap. Green flag coming back out. Still a lot to go. Keep an eye on Matt Hine in that 98H. So it works on the high, scary side, but so is Tim Alberding. Lap traffic could make this race very interesting if they ever hit it. Out of turn 4. Green flag is going to drop. Back underway for Tim Alberding. There goes Matt Hine down the inside of Tim Alberding. Can't quite make the clearance to pull off a slider, so he's going to have to settle back for second. As Kinzer Cox goes to the inside of Lance Hallmark, that is a race for 4th. Alberding leads, Hine at the wire, Rhodes is 3rd. It's Kinzer Cox negotiating the bottom of the racetrack. Feathers the throttle past Lance Hallmark. Rob Lindsay about to do battle with Gene Cannon here for 6th, as Kinzer Cox concentrating on the 50 of Brad Rhodes for 3rd. Cox has got something going as he rolls the bottom. Lance Hallmark trying to stay in the top 5. He's got the 50 of Brad Rhodes right in front of him. Rob Lindsay gets by the 18 of Gene Cannon, and he will make the clearance past Lance Hallmark. Well, Lance Hallmark, though, determined to fight off the bottom, and he will stay in 5th as Matt Hine will go off the top of turns 1 and 2. That'll put Kinzer Cox in 2nd. Hine blows the cushion in the 1st and 2nd corners, and now Tim Alberding out by his lonesome in car number 52. Kinzer Cox transitions from the bottom of the racetrack to the top as Hine trying to work the low line. 3-car battle for 5th place here. That is between Brad Rhodes and the white number 50, the red 23 of Rob Lindsay, and the 18 of Gene Cannon in the green car. Chad Lindsay running in 8th, but Steven Snotter climbing back from a mishap a few laps ago in the purple number 12 as Tim Kennedy and Steve Veltman, those 2 cars about to go down a lap. Almost 3.5 seconds is the gap between your top 2 positions. Gene Cannon and Rob Lindsay. 6th place is what is at stake here for those 2 drivers. That Brad Rhodes immediately right in front of them, and right behind both of them is the purple 12 of Steven Snotter. Snotter trying to thread the middle in between Cannon and Lindsay. Can't quite make the pass as Rob Lindsay dives down to the bottom. Now Steven Snotter goes to the top. Rob Lindsay trying to draw level with Brad Rhodes. This is for 5th. This battle unfolding here. Here comes Snotter around the top of Rob Lindsay. As Kinzer Cox works his way through lap traffic, he gets past Tim Kennedy. Now we'll get past Steve Veltman. Still, it's anyone's race for 5th. Rob Lindsay up top, 3 wide for the position in turn number 2. Snotter is on the bottom and Brad Rhodes in the middle. Rob Lindsay right now, count him with the advantage for 5th place, but Steven Snotter working the inside line. This one all Tim Alberding. Alberding has led since lap number 1. 16 down, 14 to go as we pass the halfway mark. Lance Hallmark briefly held up in some lap traffic here. That's going to allow both Steven Snotter and Rob Lindsay to close in as Don Trent in the 78 and the 4D Cooper Desbians in danger of going down a lap. And we may see a fight for 2nd here as Matt Hine is drawn close to the 1K at Kinzer Cox, at least there just a few moments ago. Cox, though, holds on to 2nd. Lance Hallmark 4th. Steven Snotter has worked his way up to 5th after coming from the back twice. Rob Lindsay 6th. 7th is a 4-car battle between Brad Rhodes, Gene Cannon, Justin Lemon, and Chad Lindsay. The orange and white 26 of Tim Kennedy is a lap car. Is the 52 of Tim Alberding having to briefly abandon the top of the racetrack, trying to put down a lap the 4D of Cooper Desbians. Tim Alberding has the luxury of 4 seconds, the gap to work with, and again, Alberding cannot clear the 4D of Desbians. Cox is starting to cut in that lead more and more, and he's bringing Matt Hine with him in the 98H. Alberding hoping for a slight slip up here of Desbians. Now another lap car, several lap cars coming in the picture for your race leader, Tim Alberding. The gap is now almost to 2.5 seconds between Tim Alberding and Kinzer Cox. Alberding desperately trying to get past Cooper Desbians as he goes on the bottom. But Desbians will simply make the pass. No, he will not. There's the pass that Alberding was looking for. There's still a bit of lap traffic for Kinzer Cox to deal with here, as Alberding tries to turn on the afterburners and pull away from Kinzer Cox. Justin Lemon and Gene Cannon, a couple of cars that are about to, oh my, Justin Lemon and Gene Cannon get together, and a late race caution is going to fly with 6 to go. He's got the luxury of 2 lap cars here and open racetrack to deal with. And we're underway. Kinzer Cox trying to get through some of these lap cars as quick as possible. He's able to get around Kennedy and Veltman fairly quickly. now trying to give chase to race leader Tim Alberding. Fourth place under fire is Steven Snotter on the inside of Lance Hallmark. They both have 2 lap cars in front of them, both running the top and the bottom. Hallmark is able to hold on to fourth as he keeps Snotter behind him for this moment. And looks like some sort of debris, like a metal wheel cover or something, coming off of, I think that was the 23 of Rob Lindsay. Some sort of metallic device, or object I should say, flying up in the air, and it looks like it has been blown off out of the racing group, and we're going to stay green. 4 laps away from the victory, Tim Alberding, the race leader. Now make it 3 laps to go for the yellow number 52. And red flag coming out. Unfolds as they come out of 4. They'll seize the green flag and get back underway. Kinzer Cox to the inside of Tim Alberding. Slider, and they're going to make contact in turn 2. Cox is able to get out in front. Kinzer Cox will blow the top of 3 and 4. Matt Hine will go to the race lead. And Matt Hine will lead lap number 27. Kinzer Cox simply pulls it in. Matt Hine out in front. He's going to go off the top of 3 and 4, and Tim Alberding back to the race lead for lap number 28. Here comes Lance Hallmark in car number 8H. Don't count him out. He's got a lot of laps at this racetrack. White flag coming out. One more trip around the speedway for Tim Alberding. Can he hold on one more time? Alberding up high. And he led all but 1 lap. Tim Alberding wins for the 2nd time in 2020. Tim Alberding, your winner. Lance Hallmark will finish 2nd. Matt Hine 3rd. Rob Lindsay will finish in 4th. Chad Lindsay will finish 5th. Justin Lemon 6th. Brad Rhodes 7th. Gene Cannon will be the last car in the lead lap. Holy Toledo. Kinzer Cox had the race lead, then went off the top of turns 3 and 4. And the lead went to Matt Hine. Hine went off the top of turns 3 and 4 on the next lap. And that gave the lead back to Tim Alberding. And Alberding